And now, on a more different note, what do you want to talk about?
I want to review a limited release movie. It's a production between India and France.
Ah, good.
Yeah. So, Ser, it's the movie's name. Ser, or as it's called in Italian version, Cenerentola Mumbai, is a romantic drama directed and written by Rohena Gera or Gera. I'm not quite sure. So first of all, let's clarify that Cenerentola in Italian means Cinderella, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
I had even to think about it.
Cinderella in Mumbai is literally how it's called in Italy, and let me tell you that it doesn't fit. Okay.
Why?
Now, why it doesn't fit? With all due respect to the old story of Cinderella, I found Cinderella. I always found her a quite passive character and a girl with absolutely no purpose and in life. And in the end, she just gets married and hey, happily ever after, yay! You know. So our protagonist Ratna, played by Tilotama Shome, in this film is not passive at all, and she has a goal in her life. She wants to be a fashion designer. She works her way up in the society, while like exactly when we see in the movie that she is not a server or a maid anymore, but she works as a tailor for a very famous fashion designer. So by that time, you know, she's reaching to her goals step by step. Mm-hmm. So the story is a simple love story between a maid and a young rich boy she works for. The concept is simple and is something that we've read in many books and we've seen in many movies. What differs this movie from other movies with the same story? Well, it's actually the country that it takes place. It's India. Beautiful, colorful country, yet with so many traditions. So by now you have beautiful visuals, colorful frames, but on the other hand, the obstacles between these two lovebirds. Mm-hmm. So traditions, the traditions are the obstacles, obviously. The boy comes from a very rich family, has everything, yet he doesn't really feel that much that he has everything, and he doesn't feel happy. One of the reason is that he was forced into getting married with a girl who he's not in love with. They didn't marry anyway. And then he falls in love with his maid, an independent girl who comes from a little village, restricted by the traditions, and forced into marriage and then widowed by the age of 19. And yet she feels more than alive, with huge goal in mind, while wanting to become a fashion designer. So the obstacles and problems between these two main characters are pretty clear cut and obvious towards when the movie is going through, and why they can't be together. It all is explained very well through the movie. Another wise move from the people behind the camera is that Ratna is dressed with colorful costumes, showing how full of life she is and how much she has high hopes for her future, while the male character is mostly dressed with passive colors. You know, this is the way it works through. This movie is really beautiful, and by far it has got 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. And if you didn't find it many in cinemas, we highly recommend it to you to purchase it on streaming or purchase it on DVD or Blu-ray, because this movie is just really beautiful. It really does worth your time.